And are you looking for some excitement in your life? How about a cage in which you can then go diving with sharks, or maybe learning how to fly a plane? That seems tamer. I'm going to speak to the co-founder of a company that's looking to add a lot of adventure to your life, and you can be lazy too. This is Taking Stock on Bloomberg. I'm Pimm Fox. Now, are you exhausted by all the serious news? I mean, with the weekend almost upon us, you may want to explore and try something new, but you also might be a little lazy. Well, Vim Lee can help you with that. Vim Lee is an online exchange that offers a variety of activities, such as really running away from zombies to getting into a cage so you can actually go diving with sharks in water. I'm joined now by the founder and the chief executive, Sam Lundin. Sam, thank you very much for being here.
It's nice to be here.
Okay, we were just talking about your background. What set you up to create Vim Lee after you've been an investment banker working on technology, mergers and acquisitions, running a hedge fund focused on technology, stocks and investments? How did you get to Vim Lee?
So I was working at a hedge fund focusing on tech investing, and the big moment came for me when I personally went through the pain point, the process of booking a photography class in New York City. And I thought, actually, here I am, pinnacle of convenience in New York. There are tons of these classes. I went on Google, typed in NYC photography classes, a million different options, but then half were in the wrong part of town, or I had to start looking and it was 2 p.m. on a Tuesday and I was working. I couldn't do that type of time. Or it was a 4-week commitment and then I had to go and email them back and forth to lock down the class. By the time I finished and found the class I wanted, it was a 3-hour process. And I thought, there has to be an easier way to book a photography class. And so Vim Lee we really built it in the shadow of what we thought would be the optimal experience to do that, and now you can book it within 10 minutes or less. We applied this not just to photography classes, but other recreational activities. So running from zombies or cooking classes, wine and cheese tastings. If you want to see an improv show, it's all available on Vim Lee.
All right, we're going to get to the running from zombies in just a second, but I'm wondering if the key to what you're trying to accomplish is a couple things. The first is you have to be able to let people book these things immediately. You can't wait for 3 hours in order to get people to commit.
Right, exactly. So there's the discovery side of it and bookability. So bookability is even if you know exactly what you want, you don't want to deal with having to wait or picking up the phone, you want to go on the site, see which times are available, trust that they're 100% accurate on-demand inventory, and be able to book right there on the spot. And that's what Vim Lee lets you do, and on top of that, we guarantee you're getting the best price. So there's zero markup at all.
All right, now tell us about running with zombies. Several people around the newsroom have already said they'd like to try this in addition to their own world of running around with zombies.
Right, well, so the way that activity works, very popular activity right now, is you essentially have 60 minutes to escape a room in a skyscraper in Manhattan, and there are clues placed throughout the room, but there's one little wrinkle, which is that in the corner there's a zombie. And every 5 minutes, he gets an extra foot of chain. And so you have to move quickly, otherwise you're going to be joining him on the zombie side. So you're either winning or you're not winning, and that's the activity.
All right. How many activities? I was looking, what, 27,000?
That's right. So we have close to 30,000 in the next 30 days, different activities that you can do.
Where did you get the funding for this? How are you keeping this business alive?
So initially, we were operated by partner capital for the first year. Then we raised funding after that. And so we've been subsisting since then.
And so the cash that you're able to generate keeps the business going?
Yes.
How do new types of adventures get to meet maybe the hurdle or the gate that you would allow them to be part of Vim Lee? So
we have 7 criteria for making sure an activity would belong on Vim Lee. And then on top of that, we want to make sure it's a high quality activity that we would want to take, because we actually guarantee every activity that you're going to have a good time, and if you don't, we will refund you. Even though we'll lose money from that, that's how confident we are that we properly vetted each activity to be quality. So how do we find them? It's a combination of us coming to them and them coming to us.
All right, now what has already come to the customer? What are the top 5 most popular adventures so far?
So recently popular, trapped in a room with a zombie is popular. Sushi making is very popular. BYOB painting parties are popular, where it's a whole painting experience. You have lots and you have something to take home with you. Also,
good, because after you might need that after you've already had your samurai sword fighting class, right?
Right.
Where did you, and a Subway art tour, but where did you get the samurai sword fighting class?
So that's a unique one. That's here in New York. It's an instructor who's very skilled at teaching it. It's a popular class. I've taken it myself.
You have. I'm going to move slightly further away now. Honorable mention, it has to do also with cooking. There's something to do with pizza making.
Pizza making is popular. Yeah. Also, beer brewing is popular.
That seems less aggressive, but you've also got boxing.
Right.
Is it got a lot of...
popular, especially because it's free. Since they let you try a full class for free, there's a lot of studios that do this, and then if you like it, you can continue.
This is incredible. What about the prices? Are they varied throughout the different types of, you know, you want to do it at a certain time of day, it's more popular, less popular, and, you know...
Right, it does vary based on time of day or certain times which are high volume versus lower volume, but we always guarantee the best price no matter where you see the activity. So it will never be undercut in terms of price.
Now, you're all over the United States right now, right? I mean, Seattle, Portland, Anaheim, LA, I mean, Phoenix, New York, Chicago. Is there, what is it? You just want to spread across the entire map?
That's the plan. So we started in just New York. We're now in 15 cities. We'll be in 20 by the end of the calendar year, and we want to be completely national next year.
Any adventure that you really, really want to have, and, well, now's the opportunity to find someone or an activity? Anything that you really want to have offered on Vim Lee that you don't have right now?
Well, we have race car driving, which I had tried, which is the last segment, which is really exciting. I think I recommend that one.
Okay. Anything along the zombie lines, or the escape from zombies is the big thing? That's
the big thing. So we've done that as a team to try it out.
Yeah.
And I think.
How did you do?
We managed. We survived.
You survived?
Yep.
All right. Well, you're surviving and prospering. I want to thank you very much for spending time with us. Sam Lundin is the founder and the chief executive of Vim Lee. Go on another adventure.